Well, we have made it to Le Ronde in Quebec, Montreal. It was a stupid walk from the train station. It's about like a 20-minute walk. Basically, the train station's on the south part of the island, and the park's on the north. But yeah, hear mixed things about this park, so we'll see how it is. Oh, sweet. I don't really know how you get here. I guess through that way, but there is a VIP entrance for Diamond members and Diamond pass holders, so that's really neat. Very good to know. Well, we have made it in to Le Ronde, new park. It's a Six Flags park, so pretty familiar. First up, I'm gonna hit up the Wild Mouse because it doesn't have Flash Pass. Oh, they have a condor here. I forgot about that. We'll see if that opens. Oh, good. The Flash Pass, the what's it called? Wild Mouse is cycling at least. Don't know if we go in this way though. I think we gotta go this way. And roll the dice and go this way. So first up, this Wild Mouse. I do like how it's themed to, like, I guess bobsleds. So that's kind of neat. So that's done with the Wild Mouse. Wow, this music's so loud. Anyway, the track design is interesting because it's like they have a tubular spine right here, and up top they have a box spine, like B&M, but it's like tiny. It doesn't look like Monster is open, so we'll see. So the Monster is testing, but we're gonna hit up Dragon while it's testing. It's a shame that the, what's it called, Sky Tower, Observation Tower isn't open. Oh wow, Demon is open. I hear this thing is rarely open. I do like the colors of this carousel. Wow, in the middle it's like a steam engine kind of looking carousel in the middle. Very interesting. This carousel looks really old. And here was their year-round haunt, but it's not open anymore. It's just open for flash open during just open during haunt. There goes Goliath.
Did you want to add some more?
Here is Goliath. I don't know if they're running 2 trains or not, but they might add a second one later. Doesn't look like their SLC is operating right now, or it's not open yet. They do have ride up, so that's a good sign.
You're listening to the Hitless Channel on Stingray.
I do like the building architecture here. They at least put it. Wow, that smells good. It smells like chicken. So here's the back entrance of the park. I guess they only open it when it gets really busy and they start parking people back here. But it's only accessible by people parking back here. But it's cool because it goes along the ride length of Goliath. Wow, I must say these pathways are really narrow.
You want to try your card?
Like I feel like I'm going backstage, like I'm not supposed to be here. Very interesting. Oh, here's their upcharge. What's it called? Sky coaster. Wow, that was cool. And I think that's a combo tower for SNS. And here's Dragon. Well, the rope's not up, so that's a good sign. I do like this queue for Dragon. It kind of reminds me of Underground at Adventureland in terms of like the wooden structure. Like walking on the wood is really cool. Ah, that was a spider web. Wow, Dragon was actually kind of fun. I mean, roller coaster wise, it's kind of boring. But the fact that they had like dragon statues, you have to go through the mouth of a dragon. That was actually cool. That was nice. Now we're in line for Indoor or Ednor, whatever. This SLC. Not excited for it. So, okay. This might be the Flash Pass entrance. Oh yeah, running 2 trains, so we're gonna be sitting on the brake run for a while. Well, that was an SLC. Yeah, definitely one and done. Get the credit and move on. I do appreciate the sign though. It's pretty nice. Very detailed. I think Monster's open. I see people walking in, so let's go. Oh my goodness, look at that line. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, track 1 is not open, so just track 2. And I guess we just self-merge here.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I would assume they would have a position out here to control the merge point, but
Yes.
yeah, they normally would, but not today. My first time riding a coaster with these, the extra padding on the sides. So here you can see that they blocked off a train, or they removed a train, a car here. This is interesting. Each gate, air gate, is for 1 car, as opposed to like 1 row. So Monster actually, I mean, the profiling was really bad. It didn't track very well. But surprisingly, in terms of jackhammering, it wasn't that bad at all. And I was sitting on a wheel seat, so I was shocked. Yeah, I actually surprisingly got some pretty good airtime, a good pop of ejector. So that was nice. Definitely way better than I expected. I thought this thing would be like super forceless and boring, which it mostly is. But there were some good pops of air. I do want to try the front, or like the front car, to see if there's any pops of air going into, coming out from the dips. But yeah, up next, the Boomerang. I gotta say, their kids area is really cool with the themed dinosaurs and everything. This is awesome. Don't know what that pathway goes to when it goes underground. But this is nice. Wow, this is awesome. Very cool. I appreciate the animatronics. This isn't, wow. And they look fresh too, like not faded or anything. Very well done. Next up is the dinosaur kiddie coaster. I don't know if adults can ride this, but the sign out the front did not say we couldn't. So we're gonna roll the dice and give this a chance. We'll see. So the kiddie coaster was a bust. Have to have an adult to ride. I mean, a kid to ride. Also, there's 2 water fountains in the tunnel here where the bathrooms are, and they are super cold. Very good. Wow, very fresh water. Very nice. Very good. So it's a secret spot right there. Water fountain over there, really good. Anyway, let's try to get to the Boomerang. I think it's this way. Don't want to get wet though. So the Boomerang wasn't that bad. There was some jackhammering between the Cobra Roll and the loop. But yeah, headbanging wasn't too bad. I think they're aero trains, so they had to unlock each individual car. Also, here is Manitou. This flat ride, we were looking at it while in the station, and this thing doesn't swing very high. Like, the max swings are like 45 degrees, so it's like pretty sad. Anyway, more stuff. Let's go. So there's a station here, or what used to be a station. I think this thing used to be either a sky ride or a monorail station. It looks like a sky ride. And it probably went over there. Anyway, off to do Vampire, the supposedly Batman clone. Or it was supposed to be a Batman clone. But yeah, getting pretty busy. Monster had terrible wait, and it's only operating one side. So hopefully the other side would open, because I hear that side's better. It's pretty neat with the bridge overlooking the park over here. It kind of reminds me of Universal Studios Japan. This is interesting. I think they're giving out free water here at the main entrance. Huh. Very weird. Very interesting. I don't know how it works. It's good to know there's a merch shop here, so I need to hit up this place before heading out. Fort Edmonton. I don't know what that is. So this is the old monorail station, and there's a bathroom underneath. So they used to have a monorail going around here, and it's been standing but not operating for a while. Well, I guess not standing. I guess they got rid of a lot of the track. But yeah, it's a shame because I would love to do like a transportation observation ride.
Yeah, she didn't tell. I told her that you were at the store, so she wanted.
Jeez. That's a crazy long line. It's only like 150 feet, I think, or 100 feet, I don't know. That's their SNS. I think it's a combo tower. I'm really glad I have express, what's it called? I'm really glad I have a Flash Pass today. Very interesting. I do like how it's like out on the water. Got a house break dance. And there's Vampire, the Batman clone. It even has a Batman symbol. There's Titan, one of the discoveries. I don't know if it's like a Giga or whatever discovery. That pyramid kind of reminds me of X No Way Out, or now I guess the Walking Dead coaster in Thorpe Park. So they have Chinese food, I guess popcorn chicken, I don't know, and something down at the end that is getting a big line. Oh wow, it is definitely busy today. Yep, long line for Vampire, the Batman clone. But really cool views back here though. I do like this eating area. So it's like right next to the main pathway coming after you come into the park. But this main eating area is pretty nice. I don't know what's open and what isn't. So they have poutines over here. Something over here. I don't know if it's open. This Greek stand is open. Let me try that. They have, oh, beaver tails. Okay, I gotta get beaver tail. Some cafe here. Burgers over here. Very interesting. So I got a T-Rex burger here with fries. And a, looks like it's just a sparkling water with like, I guess watermelon and lime. Pretty interesting. Go away, bird. Anyway, since I have the Legacy Diamond Elite Pass, I get 50% off, 50. And like the team member over here like had a shocked look on her face when the discount went through, seeing that much taken off. But she didn't really speak much English, just very, very little. There was, when I was paying, they had like a thing, it looked like percentages. So I don't know if I tipped them, but I don't really see on the receipt that if there was a tip or not or anything like that. But very interesting. Fries look pretty solid. Looks pretty good. Also, the line is moving glacially slow. So yeah, get here early. I gotta say, this spiral staircase would probably never work in the States because it's super dangerous. Also, the good water fountains that are really cold, they have these signs on them now. I'll have to Google translate them later, but it doesn't look good. I hope there's not like a flesh-eating bacteria in the water or something. Also, same with the freestyle machines above and the quick service above. That also had the signs on the quick side. What's it called? Freestyle machines. So this was the quick service location I went to. It was pretty good. The burger, it had a double patty, bacon, cheese, and onion rings, barbecue sauce, and some kind of other sauce. Pretty good. Kind of weird how they gave me what do they call it? Fork and a knife though. I don't know why. Oh, this thing is open. But yeah. So you see how this thing is like, the swings are only like 45 degrees. Like it's not even that high. Also, some of these pathways, they look like they're like dead ends, but like there's nothing telling me that I can't go back here. And now it's coming to a close. But yeah, there's an open gate over there. Yeah, this feels like a very backstage area, very random. Same with the Monster Flash Pass. That felt very backstage as well. That's interesting. So they have an actual carousel here. So I'm assuming the other carousel that I saw was probably for display, or maybe an old carousel I used to have here. But yeah, I do appreciate the water station here. So at least this water is clean, unlike that water fountain water that I might have drank that may have a flesh-eating bacteria in it. But I like that. Good on them. Good on the Ronde. So it's interesting how they're actually selling shirts that say Six Flags here, even though a lot of the branding is just Ronde, no Six Flags on it. It's like even the season passes. I saw one kid display a season pass and it said Ronde. It didn't say Six Flags or anything on that. Very interesting. This area looks pretty chill, next to their old monorail station. So they have a space shot there in the lake in the middle, but unfortunately the park makes a C shape around the lake, so it's not a complete circle because they actually do fireworks on the other side where you cannot walk past. But they don't always do it there. So like I don't know why they don't like open it for guests to just walk to complete the loop around this lake, instead of just like, you know, and then closing it when they're doing fireworks or when they're about to do fireworks or anything like that. Yeah, it's a shame because it basically makes it, if you're at like Vampire, the B&M invert, gotta walk all the way around to get to like Dragon or the Ferris wheel or something, you know. I don't know what this is. Oh, it looks like a log flume. Looks like there used to be a log flume here. Huh. So this drop tower is pretty good. It was a just a shot tower, so you just get shot up, and then it was a double shot basically. So you get shot up and it shoots you back down. Pretty good. I did sit facing the main entrance of the park, so I didn't really get that good of a view. I wish I sat facing this way because you actually see the rest of the park here. I may try next time. See if I can sit on this side or something. I don't know. But yeah, good. They actually have the side seatbelts that go around across your lap. But it's interesting, they're putting the seatbelt over the armrests, so it doesn't really rest on your lap. The seatbelt that goes around your lap doesn't really rest on your lap. It actually goes around your waist, really. But yeah, very interesting how they're just like pulling the seatbelt over the armrest. Well, the food area is all open and everything is slammed. Wow, long waits. So I may not get a beaver tail, but at least they have a water station, since I guess, oh, I translated the sign in front of the water fountains, and it does say that Montreal has a boil water notice. So all the tap water here probably, I don't know, I guess the water treatment plants are down or something. Maybe the, what's it called, the chlorine, or I don't even know if it is chlorine, maybe the UV isn't working for cleaning the water here. I'm not sure if it's an island thing. It might be, I heard that it might be an island thing and not the whole city of Montreal. Anyway, off to Goliath. Vampire keeps going down. They got a pretty good, decent arcade here. So here's the lake, and straight across is where they shoot the fireworks. But yeah, pretty nice area. I do like this sign here, like the other Six Flags. Goliath is solid, but that's actually pretty funny. So they have a blue and a red bin, and right now the blue is open. So they have a ride op sit on the red bin, so no one could open it and steal stuff. So that's actually really funny. But yeah, very good ride. Great airtime. And this crew is just pumping out trains, so good on them. Very good ride. I need to get another ride on this thing. Oh, is this extended queue for Goliath? I don't know. But yeah, I was on the right side, so my hand was out and I actually like smacked a tree, like some leaves. But yeah, that was a really solid ride. Very good. So yeah, I got off a front row ride of Goliath. The front's pretty good. You get airtime over the hill, and then when you're starting going down, the train slows down, so you can kind of like fold over the restraint. So that's nice. But yeah, overall, really good ride. Definitely the best coaster here. But yeah, definitely great. Good ride. I did see a fire hydrant going off on the road going to the back parking lot, so maybe that has something to do with the reason why all the tap water isn't working here. But anyway, I'm gonna go and see if I could get a ride closer to the front row of Le Monstre, so let's go. So this flash pass line for Monster looks so backstage right now. Like, I really don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Yeah. Oh, I guess somebody just sneak in from there too. But anyway, let's go. So I got a row 2 ride on track 2. Track 1 still not open. But yeah, that was different. I got great pop of ejector airtime going into the second turnarounds, or like the second turnaround structure. So that was nice. But definitely, yeah, smooth in terms of jackhammering, there isn't any. But bad tracking is just like laterals are pretty crazy because of the profiling of the turns and everything. Also, I thought that there would be a really bad lateral kink going into the final brake run, but I did notice in the front that there was a trim going into the final brake, so the kink going into the brake run is not as bad. So it's not like everyone getting like forced over to the left while you take that right turn into the brakes, the final brakes. That I did not notice in the back seat, in the back row. But yeah, that was a good ride. I mean, it's an okay ride. It's got some good, maybe one great moment of airtime, but it just, yeah, it's a rough ride for sure. Well, this time flyer is pretty good. Get great views of the city and of the park. It's not very tall, but you pull some pretty decent G's up there with the amount of spinning. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, good ride. If only if it was taller, that would've been cool. But yeah, I'm also really surprised there are so many like third-party restaurant like booths for serving food here. I don't think I've really seen too many of that in other Six Flags parks. And it kind of stinks because my pass doesn't give me a discount at those others, at the third-party restaurants. There also looks like there are some haunt things over here on the left in this building. But yeah, definitely having a kind of sort of Six Flags day here with the crowds, but that's, you know, that's the fact that kids are out of school now, or this is the last day before they're out of school. Vampire, the Batman clone, keeps going up and down, mostly down, so I haven't really been able to get on that. What's it called? The Monster track 1 is down, so can't get on that. And we have the boil water notice, so all of their tap water is not usable, so we have to buy bottled waters. Everyone having these all-season drinks, you know, doesn't work. So yeah, pretty interesting. So I don't know if it's all the rides, but I do like how some of the rides here, they'll be like right when they dispatch you, they'll say bon voyage. So nice little touch. I enjoy that. Also, I don't know if this Ferris wheel is operating at 100% capacity because the line is kind of long, but like there are a lot of empty cabins. At least it looked like there were empty cabins, or maybe it just came up from a downtime, who knows. So another thing to add to my Six Flags day today, the Ferris wheel is only operating at like maybe 25% capacity. But it's also interesting how they load it, because they separate the lines into like maybe 3 lines or so, and then they also, like, when they do it, like when they load 3 cabins at the time. But yeah, I also love how you could hear like the audio from the Dragon out here, and in the station too. It's a very fun ride though. It's a twister layout, but it has very good like statues and stuff like that. So yeah, Vampire, the Batman clone, it's a mirror image, so I think it's like Goliath at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. I think that one's a mirror image. Yes. I can't remember if it's between that one or Iron Shark. Or Great White, there we go, Great White. But yeah, good ride, intense. Not weak like the one in Magic Mountain. But yeah, good ride. Pretty forceful. But yeah, also it has 7 rows instead of the traditional 8, so very interesting ride. So anyway, I'm gonna start heading out now. Good park. I mean, for a Six Flags park, it's kind of lower tier. The only good ride they have here that I would ride marathon would be like, I guess, Dragon is a fun ride. Monster is kind of rough, so it's kind of hard to marathon. Goliath, definitely a marathonable ride. But yeah, I do appreciate the maintenance crew trying to get Vampire up and running. Like, they were working a lot. They were working on it really hard. These 2 guys right here, I commend them. Good job for these 2 guys. They were great. Getting that up and operating. So I tried 3 times and I got on the 3rd time. Anyway, time to head out. I do have dinner plans, so I'm thinking about coming back just in case, just to see if the weekend, well, if they would have track 1 for Monster open on the weekend. So we'll see. I may just come here, get a ride on that and Goliath and head out. If I come back again. I haven't decided. We'll see. You know. Oh, so here's the park layout. So it's basically a sea around the lake. And unfortunately, they can't cross. You can't complete the circle because of fireworks. But yeah, they apparently host a international fireworks competition here. So they actually, like, I hear really good things about their fireworks. It's like a 30-minute fireworks show, and it's like probably one of the best fireworks shows you've ever seen. But it's gonna take place like a week or two from now. So I'm a little early on that. And like, it's so big that they actually close off this bridge to have people watch the fireworks show from it. And that's like the main access bridge to get in or out of the island. So it becomes a huge gridlock after the fireworks end. Hearing like some people taking like hours to get home, trying to get off this island. Wait, no way. Is that a water truck? I don't remember seeing this here before. They brought in a water truck because of the water issue. Wow, that's insane. That's I commend them for that service, to bring in a water truck. I think that's a water truck, but I don't remember this being here before. But wow, that's amazing. Also, all these seagulls everywhere. Wow. So that about does it for my time here at Ronde. Yeah, not a bad park. Six Flags Day for sure. But I think I may want to come back if I have some time a little bit later in the weekend to see if I could, if track 1 for Le Monstre opens. But yeah, definitely try to be back. But yeah, it was an okay park. Not terrible, but I've been to worse. Definitely worse. Definitely busy for sure. So I do recommend getting Flash Pass when you come to this park. But overall, I had a pretty good time, all things considered. It's really cool seeing this bridge up here. Anyway, time to head out, back to the city. Okay, back at Ronde. This time I'm here on a Saturday, so it'll probably be busy, but hopefully Le Monstre Track 1 will be open. If not, I guess I'll just get some Goliath rides, and that's about it. But yeah, and we're back in again. It looks like that water truck from yesterday is still here, but they're not giving out water anymore. So maybe soft drinks are back and operational? I don't know. Anyway, let's go straight to Le Monstre and see if track 1 is open. Also, I'm mad. So yesterday, which was Friday, Google Maps told me to walk here from the train station. But today, it told me that there was a bus. I didn't know there was a bus from the train station to here. There's only one stop. So I'm assuming maybe that bus only runs on weekends and not on weekdays. Otherwise, I'm mad at you, Google Maps, for telling me that to walk instead of just wait for a bus. Hey, track 1 is open. That's good. But what stinks is I have to wait in this line because there's no Flash Pass for it. This sign is so ridiculous. It really is a shame that they can't duel these two coasters. So both of the trains were ready at the same time, but they had to hold one back as the other one dispatched, and they won't dispatch it until the other one reaches the lift hill. That's really a shame. I'm guessing it's because of the put less wear and tear on the structure. Okay, I'm excited to ride this one because I hear track 1 is the better of the two, with more airtime. or at least maybe stronger airtime, because there is a double down, which I'm excited for. It's also a shame that they have one train per side, because this is a long ride. Because it just crawls through the helixes. So I think we like overshot the brakes because they had to individually unlock each car. I don't remember that being the case before. Anyway, yeah, track 1 is definitely better, way smoother. The first drop does have RMC chopper track, and it's very smooth. Some good. I sat in the front, and there are good. There's some good pops of ejector airtime. Maybe like just a handful, maybe like 3 moments that were notable. But yeah, good ride. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It definitely, maybe it's the padding, but it definitely is great, because like this coaster, I was expecting a lot of jackhammering, but there's barely any. You know, it could be that the cushion seats help absorb it, but yeah, the tracking is really bad, so there's a lot of like side-to-side motions. Anyway, let's do something else. So I got myself a beaver tail, quintessential Canadian thing. I got the banana and hazelnut one. That's pretty good. Wow, the Goliath line is really short. Unless they, I don't think they closed off the line because people are still going in. Wow, that's a really short Goliath line. And there's nobody grouping. That's unfortunate. So Goliath was amazing as always. Felt smoother today. Also, it's a station wait now, so it's like barely anyone there. But yeah, this time they actually, the ride-op was on the loudspeaker as you're going up the lift hill, and she was giving us like a countdown right before we go down the lift hill. So that was actually pretty awesome. Definitely great. Good ride. I'm gonna see if I could get back on and try to get a back row ride, or near the back row ride on the Monstre and the other track 1. Or I could get another Goliath ride. No, I'm curious to see if the back is better on track 1 than the front. So let's go do that. Oh, also, I forgot to mention the beaver tail. Pretty good. Very solid snack. Definitely would get it again. But yeah. Dang, I walked up right as he was closing the line. It's 7:33. Park closes at 8. Well, back to Goliath. Hopefully they'll let me in. And the line's not that long, at least for the other track, for track 2. The line's not that bad at all. But whatever, it is what it is. It's a Six Flags day. Anyway, let's see if I can get back to Goliath. Hopefully me having a flash pass would grease the wheels for getting me on it. But we'll see. Well, got about 3 total rides on Goliath. 2 in the back, 1 in the second to last row, before they close the line early. I want to say they closed the line around maybe 10 till the park closes, so keep that in mind. Freaking like the Monstre closes 30 minutes, even though that line was definitely not 30 minutes long. But maybe one side was and the other side wasn't. It could be that they closed one side earlier because track 2 was long, or track 1 was longer. So, but I love how this ride-op is talking to you, because yesterday I didn't hear anything like that. But anyway, let's go. Well, I just so happened to squeeze in a last ride of the night on the Husk Condor. This thing was really forceful, so it actually went up and stopped up there while spinning. And holy jeez, they were pulling out so many forces up there. I was shocked. But then once the arm started spinning, then like it was a little bit better. But when the arm stopped spinning, but the individual gondolas were spinning, that was insane. I guess they don't. Kids jumped up. Okay, sure. But yeah, this thing was great. Good ride. That Adventure or Avenue Adventure logo looks awfully like the Islands of Adventure logo. At least the old one. One last look at the lake around Ronde. Oh, so I forgot to mention that they did have a boil water notice. At least Ronde posted on their social media that there was still a boil water notice going on this morning. So now that it looks like all the signs are gone, looks like that's been fixed. I do appreciate these food stands being open after the park closes. Like the park's been closed for maybe like 12 minutes now, and all these food stands are still open. I'm shocked. That's nice. Granted, some of these, well, not this one, but these two are third party, and the bar is still open. Wow. Well, goodbye, Ronde. Goodbye, water truck. I'm gonna miss this thing. Well, that does it for my time here at Ronde. I like how you can see there used to be another logo behind this current logo. But yeah, I actually enjoyed myself here. I was here for 2 hours, got 1 ride on Monster, 3 rides on Goliath, and 8 of Beaver Tail, and then got some more merch. So anyway, good times. Time to go.